To order a D20MX from the online store, you can go to the gegridsolutions.com and then search for the D20MX and you will get a listing of all our gateways. You can click on the buy now. Once you click on the buy now, you will get to the options that you need to select. So you can select whether you want a rear network or a front network access, the type of the power supply, the modem, what kind of a rack chassis is required, the firmware that's required. By the way, the firmware, you get two versions. We'll discuss this later when we're talking about software. You can get a 9600 and 19200. It was found that some customers have already modems for remote access to the D20 with a 19200 or a 9600 baud rate. And then it depends on what kind of software licensing options you require. So for example, one of the most important is multi-partitions, which means do you want to run applications in different partitions, which is the equivalence of multi-nodes in your D20. We'll talk about that more in depth during our software discussion. And finally is how many expansions do you need? So like we said, you can have up to 3 expansion boards, and each expansion board can accommodate up to 7 serial ports, so a total of 28, right? So there's 21 additional port to the 7 that comes with the main D20MX, and you will end up with 28 ports. And that will conclude your ordering of a new D20MX. Let's say your D20 is already compatible with an MX, and all you need to do is just remove the ME, put an MX inside it, and you require only the upgrade kit with all the cables and whatnot. Or you could order just a CPU if you want. So for a horizontal chassis, you can order either a VME upgrade kit or a non-VME upgrade kit, and then decide whether you really want a CPU with it. Maybe you already have a CPU ordered. What kind of access is it, a front or a rear access CPU? And then of course the firmware, the applications that you want to put in it. If you order a rear access CPU, then you would need a media interface card. And finally, how many serial expansion cards are required with it. Now when you order a serial expansion card, you have the options of either ordering 1, 2 or 3 serial expansion cards, and you have the options of you have to get a multi partition support.